Greetings, wonderful viewers. Today we have Sasha with us, a beautiful, confident, charismatic, charming friend of mine who is a gut health expert and, of course, a mother of two beautiful babies. Welcome, Sasha. Welcome to our show, Tender Talks.
Thank you, Alvina. Thank you so much for having me here.
It's a pleasure having you here. I want to ask you, what's the secret behind that beautiful smile of yours?
Wow. It's actually, beauty on the inside reflects on the outside. So I'm happy. I'm a happy person. And I believe everything that, life has presented to me as a package. I have two beautiful daughters, like you said. They're the reason behind behind my smile. And I'm just a happy person. I like to see the silver lining behind every cloud, or just look at the brighter side of life.
Beautiful, beautiful answer. So, if we say that, of course, you radiate a lot of confidence. So, what is your secret sauce to that confidence that is radiated?
It's been a journey, Elvina. It's not, I wasn't born confident. None of us are. I think it comes over a period of time. Um, and, if your viewers can see me, I don't know how the lighting is, but there are patches on my skin. I suffer from a condition called vitiligo. And for a long, long time, I've suffered from this for the last 15 years. And for a long time, I've tried to cover it up, and I've tried to, uh, you know, uh, go behind the scenes and so on and so forth. But in the last, I think, 2 to 3 years, God has put me in positions, and I'm a firm believer in Jesus. I'm a firm believer in God and how God works things out. I don't believe in accidents at all. So God has actually put me in positions where I am in a position of influencing people to some extent. So even before I became a gut health and weight loss mentor, I have been in the space of training. So I used to train people, help them gain confidence, and so on and so forth. And with this condition, I realized there was a time I felt that I cannot be not confident. I need to practice what I preach. And I started paying attention to the person inside me rather than the surface level, the skin level human being. So that was one part. I started practicing what I preached. And secondly, in the last 2 to 3 years, now I'm in a position where I help people gain health, lose weight, gain their confidence, gain their self esteem back. Again, I'm in a position where I need to practice what I preach. So I live a healthy lifestyle and help people, live a healthy lifestyle, gain their confidence back. So I believe it's been a journey, and it's still an ongoing thing. No one can really say that I'm fully confident or I'm perfect. Nobody is. So this is where I'm at. I think I am fairly confident in who I am, in what I have to offer.
You're a natural motivator, Sasha, and it is this inspiring story that is going to inspire a lot of our audience, where being self motivated and loving yourself is concerned. Because setbacks are there, everyone's not perfect, like you mentioned, but life is beautiful. And everyone is beautifully unique, I would say, in this journey of life. So that's a really inspiring story. Now, I've seen you juggling with the babies, with home, with work, and of course, you are an enthusiastic go getter where everything is concerned. So, how do you manage doing that, like personal life, professional life, with the baby, school, homework, your daily routine?
Thanks, Elvina. You're very kind with your words. You've been really encouraging right from the time you started, introducing me. So I am a go-getter, but honestly, I do struggle. I believe all mums do. It At the end of the day, it comes down to who puts up a great show, in the sense, when we are in front of an audience. So even I'm on social media, and at the end of the day, what happens at backstage is messy. Okay, that I
Yeah.
have to admit. There are times when I'm pulling my hair apart. There are times when it's a smooth sail. So so juggle is the right word. I am juggling. Motherhood is a juggling game. Okay, and there are some who do it with a full-time 9 to 5 job. But the beauty of my business, so I am in the business of mentoring people. I am in the health and wellness space. So the beauty of my gig is the fact that I have complete flexibility of time. So even our schedule today, we decided basis on your convenience, my convenience. And that's how my work is as well. So I have clients all over the globe, and we decide our schedules to get on calls, to get on conversations basis our schedule. The second aspect of that is, you do what you love. So mothering is a voluntary decision. We had our first kid after 3 years of being married, and we decided, okay, this is it, it's time now. And once we get in it, I believe every day is an intentional journey. My older one is a 9.5-year-old daughter, and the younger one is 3.5-year-old, again, daughter. Both are daughters. So it's an intentional journey every single day, prioritizing. But the practical aspect of it, I think all of that sounded very jazzy, but the practical aspect of it is I start my day really early, I think around 4:30, and a lot of my personal work and prepping in terms of meals and things like that is out of the way before the kids are up. Once the kids are up, my schedule is not in my control, it's in their control.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I believe that's what works for me. I am an early riser, and try to get good sleep, sleep at an early time. And that's another thing that really helps me be calm and composed, getting good sleep, because I've tasted the other side as well, where I never used to sleep well. I used to compromise on my sleep, and I used to be all over the place. So I believe these things work for me.
Amazing, amazing. That's really inspiring. And that is a tip that our audience can take, that if you rise up early, you give yourself that me time, some time to yourself with that quiet and calm. It really gets you energized during the day. So,
It does.
yeah, absolutely. So, if you have to describe your life in 5 words, what would it be?
Wow. 5 words only.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Versatile. There's a
Okay.
lot of, okay, you don't need an explanation as to why I'm choosing
No.
certain words. Versatile, dynamic, interesting, engaging, happy.
Perfect. Perfect. So if you have to leave the world with a quote or a take or a legacy behind, what would it be?
You cannot pour from an empty cup. Can I share why I said that?
Yes, absolutely. Please.
So I'm a gut health mentor, right? And 90% of my clientele, or maybe more, are mums. I work with a lot of mums, postpartum weight, and we struggle to put ourselves first. A lot of times, mums function out of this, thought that if I take care of myself, or if I'm paying too much attention to myself, I'm being selfish. So I always tell people self care is not selfish. So
Absolutely.
I'm hoping, there is a good bunch of mums out here who will hear me out and get inspired with this one thing, that you need to pay attention to yourself. And coming back to what I quoted, you cannot pour from an empty cup. If you are not in the best mental, physical, and emotional health, all of that manifests. So if you're not physically doing well, and it's not just about weight per se, but any aspect of health, if you're not doing well in one aspect, it kind of manifests in your mental and emotional health as well. You tend to get all angry, and several
Yes.
manifestations as far as
Yes.
emotional health is concerned. So if you don't take care of your health, you cannot pour effectively in whatever roles you're playing. And it boils down to being professionally effective as well. So not just at home as a mom, this is not just for moms, but even professionals. If you're not taking care of yourself, you cannot give your job your best. You cannot give anything your best. You're basically just compromising in every role. So take care of yourself, put yourself first, and then you can give others around your best.
Perfect advice. I would say that self-care is optimal and it is 100% required by moms, by working women, And I won't leave the men behind because, of course, stress levels are equal for
True.
both. But yes, a mom has a little additional stress level where, again, the life is a juggle with a couple of
Yes.
things. So we'll play a little game of one word answers. So whatever comes to your head when I say the word, you just reply, right?
Okay.
Inspiration,
Jesus.
perfect. Passion,
My job.
your purpose,
Daughters.
life,
Hope.
love,
Family.
belief,
Faith.
children.
Love.
Oh, so cute. Uh, Sasha,
Go getter.
perfect. Thank you so much, Sasha, for answering all our questions, motivating our audience, inspiring them, giving them a little gist of the gut health program as well. And also that self care is utmost importance and you need to love what you do. So, this has positively, I'm sure it's going to impact the lives of the audience and the positive vibe that you have in everything that you do and so positive that really makes a difference. Since you are amazing, you are unique, so you look at the amazing side and the unique side of other individuals who you empower, I'll say, and make a difference in their lives as well. So thank you so much for being a part of Tender Talks.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Elvina, for having me here. It's been a joy to share my thoughts, and you're inspiring too. So great job. You're doing a great job. Fabulous job.
Thank you, dear.